Uncuff me!
That's not actually what you want. Because I don't think you know what you want. If you really thought about what you wanted, it wouldn't be what you wanted.
Yeah, this film took me on an absolute trip. Molly, I want to start with you. I know that Sophie developed this project with you alongside her, and she said that she likes to pull from her own personal life to develop her screenplays. How much of Iris is Molly herself?
There's a lot of us in each other. I think, you know, the biggest difference is that Sophie is way more hopeful than I am, and I think Iris wears her heart on her sleeve and is a hopeless romantic, and I could be a little bit more cynical. But Soph really wanted to make sure that we were putting out, you know, a more hopeful energy into the world than my kind of cynical nature.
Very much so. Logan, to talk to you specifically, I love how actors' filmographies can sometimes have a bit of a dialogue with each other, even if they're completely disconnected properties. And I want to flash back to 13 years ago when you made what is a very formative movie for me, Perks of Being a Wallflower. That film has one of the most iconic lines I've ever heard, which is, "We accept the love we think we deserve." To kind of flip that on your portrayal of Isaac, obviously we learn in this film that his father had experienced infidelity in that relationship. Do you think Isaac's relationship with his father kind of formulated the love that he thinks he deserves?
Whoa! Clearly, Isaac has some shit he's working through. That's an interesting thought. No, he's fucked up. Isaac is not at all accepting a good thing, accepting the love. And he needs to work his shit out. He needs to figure it out because clearly he's in such a great thing with Iris at the beginning of this movie and is just too scared to commit to it. For reasons I don't want to ruin for anybody that hasn't seen the movie yet, but I think that they will hopefully understand him better by the end of it. Yeah,
it definitely makes sense by the end, even if it's frustrating from both his perspective and Iris's perspective. Stepping outside of this film, Oh Hi, Molly, I want to talk to you about The Bear really quickly. I know that season 4 just wrapped up. We had the finale a couple of days ago, and congrats on the renewal last week. Season 5 we know is officially coming out. Do you know when you start production?
No, we all just heard about the renewal with everyone else. An email went out like an hour before, so we're all really excited, and it's a great thing to be a part of.
Well, excited to see what the future holds. And speaking of season 5s, Logan, you're joining Only Murders in the Building, season 5.
I was like, what are we talking about? Oh, that. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I did that. Yeah, I did that.
I know we can't really talk about anything specific, but is there anything you can tease about what your character is going to bring to that world?
Well, the murderer, I'm just kidding. No, I don't, there's nothing I can really tease. I don't really want to ruin anything there too, but it was really fun. Had a good time popping in and having some hangs with that cast. It was crazy. It was a surreal experience being on that set, hanging with those people.
Yeah, it's one of the most stacked ensembles they've ever assembled for TV. So it's really cool to get to see you in that. Hopefully, I think next year is when we're getting season 5.
I think it's later this year. I don't know what the date is, to be honest. I'm like looking around the room like, anybody know? I have no idea. Hopefully soon. I think soon. I think it's like in the fall.
Amazing. Well, we got a lot to look forward to, especially when this film hits theaters later this month in July. Truly a special experience watching this one. So thank you guys for pouring your hearts and souls into it.
Thank you.
Oh, it's stinging. It's burning.
Yeah, sometimes things that hurt are good for us.